Russia denies South Africa's request to send Vladimir Putin to the BRICS summit. South Africa's vice president told local media on Friday that Russia has rejected a request not to send South African President Vladimir Putin to next month's BRICS summit in Johannesburg. Earlier, Russian officials told the Moscow Times that Putin's involvement has yet to be confirmed because the International Criminal Court, ICC, has been accused of illegally deporting Ukrainian children and deflecting Wagner's wand. South Africa should arrest Putin, who went to South Africa as a signatory to the Rome Statute governing the International Criminal Court. We know we're bound by the Statute of Rome, but we can't invite someone and you'll arrest them. You can understand our situation, said Paul Moshatil, South Africa's vice president of Post and Guardian. We will be happy if he, Putin, does not come. South Africa, at the head of the Russian delegation attending the BRICS meeting held in Johannesburg on August 22 to 24, rejected the proposal to replace Putin with Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa promised to meet face-to-face despite the ICC's arrest of Putin. Moshatil said that Brazil, India, China and South Africa are against holding a good BRICS meeting, while India and Brazil refuse to move the 2023 meeting to China. An official with close ties to the Kremlin told the Moscow Times that South Africa provided Putin with a guarantee of security during Ramaphosa's visit to St. Petersburg in June. Moscow said on Friday that the format for the next BRICS meeting is still being worked out. South Africa did not condemn the Russian invasion of Ukraine in 2022, saying that this is still wrong and prefers dialogue as it is leading African initiatives to resolve the issue. The BRICS summit continues and we are ending the format of the negotiations, Ramaphosa told reporters outside the ANC ruling conference, adding that it would be a physical meeting. He did not say whether Putin would attend. Putin is wanted by the ICC for alleged Russia illegally deporting Ukrainian children. We promise to hold a physical BRICS meeting and a meeting where we can all look at each other. We don't meet anymore. Almost 3 years. It will not be virtual. South Africa did not condemn the Russian invasion of Ukraine, saying it was fair and interested in dialogue. Last month, Ramaphosa led the presidents of the Republic of the Congo, Egypt, Senegal and Uganda in a historic attempt to restore peace between Kyiv and Moscow. The visit of African leaders raises the voice of the country, which has been greatly affected by the losses in the conflict in Ukraine, especially the increase in food prices. Made 10 proposals, including reductions, recognition of national sovereignty, unhindered exports of food from the Black Sea, and the return of POWs and underage children to their countries of origin. Is the current headquarters of the BRICS, a heavyweight that includes South Africa, Brazil, Russia, India and China and challenges the global governance structure dominated by America and Europe. The 15th BRICS Summit will be held from August 22 to 24 at the Sandton Convention Center, in Johannesburg's financial district. South Africa said on Thursday that hosting the BRICS summit in August would continue as planned, but there is speculation that the summit could be moved to China as Russian President Vladimir Putin may arrest him for war crimes in a country where he is not liable to arrest. Participating countries. South Africa, as a signatory to the International Criminal Court (ICC), should arrest Putin if he attends a meeting between the leaders of Brazil, Russia, India and China for allowing the deportation of Ukrainian children. Putin denied the allegations. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa met him in Russia on June 17. South Africa will host the 15th meeting of BRICS leaders on 22 to 24 August 2023. At the Sandton Convention Center in Sandton, Johannesburg, the Department of International Affairs said in a statement. The entire meeting, including the main meeting of the BRICS heads of state, will be held in South Africa. He and a spokesman for the Ministry of International Affairs declined to comment on Putin's involvement. South African officials announced last month that the BRICS countries decided to transfer the meeting to China, which is not a member of the International Court. They may also decide to relocate at the last moment. On Tuesday, South Africa's Minister of International Affairs, Naledi Pandor, said Putin had yet to respond to the International Criminal Court's invitation sent ahead of the March 18 indictment. Chinese President Xi Jinping, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Pandor said Silva plans to attend. South Africa says it remains neutral in the conflict in Ukraine, but has been criticized by Western powers for its friendship with Russia, including retaining Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov and maintaining the unity of the military.